In the UK, it's been estimated that over 38,000 girls aged 18 and younger are becoming pregnant within England and Wales. The North West has the highest amount of teen pregnancies, with over 5,700. Second to that is South East, with over 4,700. Even though teen pregnancies have lowered since 2007, the statistics still show that this country still has one of the highest in the world, making England third globally. To find out people's opinions, we have asked the general public about their views and belief on this matter.
It's definitely not to be recommended. I think there are much more important things you should be doing when you're a teenager than getting pregnant.
I think they're a result of a lack of education, mainly. I think they're unfortunate, but
I think like the general opinion is that they're like money grabbing, benefit claiming girls that just want to live off the state for free. But I think my personal opinion is that they're not all bad and they might plan to have children. Like that could be what they want to do in life. Yeah.
But I think like it's difficult because I think people should just be more careful with contraception, actually know what they're doing before they're doing it. So
Yeah.
just be more aware.
Take
be
more
careful what you're doing.
responsibility.
Yeah.
I think that depends on the individual largely. The later the better. I think you should leave yourself as much time as you can to think about it. Not too late because then you have all sorts of problems with fertility. So I don't know, maybe early 30s.
any age you want to have children. I mean, obviously over the age of 16, so you're not allowed before that, you're not really allowed to be messing about like that, but any age that you can look after them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it makes me sick sometimes.
Strong view.
Yeah, but because we're part of the generation, like when you see those of mums walking around with prams.
We don't want to be generalised.
Yeah,
we
we
don't
don't
want
want
to be
to
in that category.
stereotyped as that.
No, I think having a child at that age, like I said, it's about a lack of education, and yeah, it's unfortunate, but you need to look after these people. If it happens, it happens.
I think it can do. It might encourage some people along those lines if they're not particularly well informed about what it really means to have a family. Absolutely. Belt and braces.
Yeah, very important. Unless obviously they're planning on having a baby, then yeah, they should definitely.
Education. Simple as that, really, yeah. I mean, I can't say, I mean, I come from a kind of rough part of Sunderland. I went to kind of a rough school in a council estate, and lots of kids had kids. But it was always about a lack of education. It was always about just being silly. It was never because they wanted to get a council flat or wanted to get benefits. It was never about that. I'm sure they did get that.
We asked the teen mum what her thoughts were on the matter, and she gave a brief statement. However, she didn't want to be filmed.
It's not a fashion statement, which some people may say it is. It's not the glamorous life people claim it to be. It's a child that has to grow up and take on so much more responsibility than a normal child should. It's hard work, but I can honestly say I wouldn't change it for the world.
With looking at the general public's answers from the question we asked, they have different opinions and views about teen pregnancies. To understand what teen mothers are going through on a daily basis after having a child, we'll be talking to Chelsea, a young mum to daughter Caitlin. She'll be telling us about how different life is now after having a baby and how she has managed.
What age were you when you first fell pregnant?
I was 16.
Were you the same age when you gave birth?
No, I was 17.
What were your 9 months of pregnancy like?
It was really rough. I was really sick. I didn't have a really good pregnancy because I've got a different blood type to Caitlin. I had to have like twice as many blood tests, loads of injections. It was just horrible. I was all fainting everywhere all the time.
Did you get the morning sickness?
Yeah, a lot. It was horrible.
What were your parents' reactions when they found out?
It was quite bad. It wasn't very nice. They wanted me to get an abortion, sort of half booked it for me before I'd even had my chance to say what I wanted. But other than that, they came round after a couple of months.
What was your partner's reaction?
Not good. He didn't want her either. No, it was scared because he was all out partying and just got his like new car and things like that. And I don't know. He didn't want that responsibility.
No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start.
Did people treat you differently once they found out?
Yeah, most of the time I tread on eggshells because they didn't know what to say to me and things like that because obviously they knew I didn't want a baby either. So yeah, it was quite awkward around like my mum and that.
Did people stare at you when you were walking down the street or something?
Yeah, definitely. It was quite hard. Like you'd get the little old ladies on the bus like tooting at you and things like that. It was horrible.
Do you think all teen mums think alike?
No, I think everyone's different, whether you're a teen mum or not. But I think some of them can be grouped in a stereotype, but others are really different and quite individual.
What is your advice on young teenagers who want a baby?
Don't do it. Just don't. It's harder than you think. You get your mum and like your family saying, oh, you're going to be all trapped down and things like that. And you don't actually believe it, but it's true. Like there's so many restrictions. You can't even go out for a drink without having a babysitter, and you can't just go out shopping trying on stuff because you can't put it in a changing room. It's just like it's so much stuff that you can't do and that you want to do when you're 18, 19.
Is it a lot more responsibility?
A lot more. It's like it's not just having a baby. You've got a little person that's like relies on you for the next 18 years. So you've got to have stability, a stable job. You've got to have money coming in. It's just so much hard work. Young, like 16-year-olds that are trying for a baby that I hear of, they haven't got a clue. They're so like out with the fairies with it. They're like, oh yeah, I can dress it up, take it out. Yeah, you're gonna have time for that when you've been up all night with a crying baby, ain't ya?
Has it changed you for the better, do you think?
I've matured a lot, but I don't actually think that, I don't know, I'm too mature for my age. I think I'm not outgoing enough, but you can't be with a baby, so.
Do you think teenage pregnancies is portrayed differently to the media? Do you think it's portrayed in a bad way?
Well, it's not exactly good having a baby when you're young and you haven't got a stable job or a career or just like stability or a house behind you. But yeah, no, it's...
No. Thank you very much, Tracy.